So hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be comparing and talking through all of my liquid blushers, and I have one cream blusher as well. So I've really gotten into liquid blush and cream blush like the last, I'd say, 6 months. I started to buy them, but really in the last maybe 2 months or so I've really gotten into them. And I really, like, before I was like, what's the point, you're just going to cover it with powder anyway, but now I know that it is really important for your to set your powder blush in place, and it really provides like a strong base for your makeup, for your powder blush. I think nowadays I would really be like, I would never not wear a cream blush, liquid blush nowadays, because it's just, in my opinion, like really vital to set the powder blush in place. And it's gonna make your blush last longer. It's gonna look nicer. It complements the powder really well. So now I would never go without a liquid blush. And I found some like really nice ones along the last few months that I've been collecting them. So I just thought I would talk you through the ones that I do have in my collection and let you know what I like about them, and if there's anything I don't like, compare the formulas, just things like that. So if you want to see me talk about my liquid blush collection, then just keep watching. And also, if you're interested in any of the makeup I've got on today, I've just filmed a full face of testing and just full face of Primark makeup, so that, I think that's going to be the video before this, so go and check that out if you're interested in any of the makeup I've got on my face right now. But firstly, I'm just going to start with Made by Mitchell. So I first bought Made by Mitchell on the TikTok shop. So TikTok shop is UK only, unfortunately, but you get really good deals on there, and I got really good deals on blush for Black Friday. So they were all half price, so £7 instead of the usual 14. So I picked quite a few up then, and I've picked a couple up since. So this one, I'll just show you this one. This one is in the shade Posy Rosy, which I was wearing earlier on today. So I'll firstly start by talking about the packaging. So I think the packaging is super nice, sleek, modern. I really love that. It's got a doe foot applicator, which is super easy to use. You just like that on your face. And what I love most about the blushes is that you can wear them on your lips as well. I know people who wear other liquid blushers on their lips, but these are particularly good for your lips because they do dry down completely matte. I think they're said to have a satin matte finish, but they pretty much dry down completely matte on my lips. So I really do love wearing these on my lips. In terms of formula for wearing it on my cheek, it's not my favorite liquid blush formula, just out of like the other ones I've got in my collection. I just think it dries down very quickly, so you have to move really fast with these blushes. So sometimes I'll put a little bit on my cheek, and then I'll go to blend it out, and some of it's already dried in. So just in terms of that, they're not my absolute favorite formula, but the pigments they're very buildable. The color selection's lovely. I do really enjoy using these blushes. The only thing is just that they dry down very quickly, so you have to work really fast. And because they dry down so quickly, it means sometimes they're hard to blend, but only sometimes if you don't work fast enough, but otherwise, yeah, I really do love the blush formula, and I love that they're a multi-use product. But I just love the way I can use them on my lips as well, because they come in so many stunning colors. Yeah, I just love wearing them on my lips as well. So yeah, I would recommend those Made by Mitchell blushes. So next I'm going to talk about the P. Louise Cheek of It liquid blush. So these have went absolutely viral over TikTok, and there's good reason. They're super pigmented. So this is in the shade Melon Mood. This is one of my favorite ones that I have. I really want to get the new one she's just brought out, the I think Lolly Dolly Cutie Cake Pink Party Pink. I'm not sure which one, what it's called, but honestly these are probably up there with one of my favorite liquid blush formulas. So like you'll literally just like, dab it onto your cheek, and honestly you need the lightest and slightest brush movement to blend the edges in, and that is it. Like you literally need to tap so lightly just to blend the edges of where you put the dots into your foundation. They're so blendable. I've wore them on my lips before, but they're not as good in my personal opinion on the lips as the blush, just because the blush dries down like fully. But honestly, like these are so pigmented. The formula is so like hydrating, dewy. That's what I love about these. They're not as dry as the blushes. They're so hydrating. The formula is really easy to work with. The color selection absolutely amazing. So they're on offer at the moment on the P. Louise website and TikTok shop, 3 for £18, and they retail at 15 each. So it's such a good saving. I'm definitely gonna have to pick those pink ones up. I don't know why I just don't order them like now, the new ones for the birthday collection, because like I know I'm gonna end up getting them, so I'm like, I'm always like to myself, like, you know you're gonna end up getting it, so why are you just putting it off? Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I might order them after this video, but yeah, I just absolutely love the formula and the colors. It's the formula that does it for me, because you literally press it into your cheek, and honestly you need the slightest few taps along the edges and it just absolutely melts into your skin. And also you can remove the top here to have just like a squeezy tube, and you can squeeze it onto the back of your hand if you are a makeup artist, or if you just prefer that kind of application. But yeah, these are definitely up there with one of the best liquid blush formulas I've tried, probably the best. But they're £15 each, so they're more on the expensive side, but they're definitely worth it. The formula, I can't go on about the formula enough, and they're viral for a reason. So yeah, definitely probably my favorite formula. So next I'm going to talk about the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy blushes. So we have the original Super Dewy blush, which just my mind is really yeah, I don't know, but yeah, so Super Dewy, and this is in the shade, I think it's, I have the box here, You Got Me Blushing. So this one, oh my gosh, the formula of these, like the P. Louise, it's super dewy and hydrating. It's so easy to blend. They're so pigmented. Like these are so pigmented. So I've got, this is the original Super Dewy version, and then they have some that they've done with their collabs. So it's the Simpsons Summer of Love one. Honestly, this Simpsons one, the pigment is unbelievable. Like honestly, you need the tiniest amount of the Simpsons one. If you put way too much on, like you would literally have enough to do your whole face in liquid blush. This is super pigmented. So yeah, and this Simpsons one has like a shimmer through it. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you can still get it, I would recommend that you go buy it. But yeah, the formula of these is just honestly something else. And I've actually fallen in love with this one lately. So this is the Roxy, the collab Revolution did with Roxy. Oh my gosh. So I think this one is in Sakura, is the shade name. Look how cute the packaging is. But oh my gosh, they just give you the nicest glow, and they're so pigmented and they're so easy to blend. And they're such a good base for powder blush, and that's what I'm looking for in a liquid blush. Something that's going to, you're not going to need an awful lot of powder blush over it, so that it's not going to cover up your liquid blush. So I'm looking for the like pigment, so that you need the tiniest bit of powder blush on top just to complement it. And oh my gosh, like this and the Primark Barbie blush, unbelievable together. Like this is a powerful duo. But yeah, I got 2 of these for £4 in the sale on Revolution, and the formula of these Revolution ones, it's insane. Like they're so dewy. I can't actually even explain how dewy they are. I'm definitely going to use them in a video at some stage, but yeah, they're definitely up there in terms of formula. So yeah, that was the 3 of those, and absolutely beautiful blendable formula, but it's so comfortable as well, and the shine still comes through even after you powder. So yeah, I'm loving them. So next I have another blush from Revolution, and oh my gosh, this, I think it could potentially maybe it's meant to be a dupe of the Made by Mitchell ones, but so pretty. So this is the Blush Bomb from Revolution. This is in the shade Dolly Rose. So beautiful, this shade. But the formula of these are definitely more of sort of like a serumy blush, so they do go on a bit sheer, but they're so like buildable, and I'm gonna do you a quick swatch, but they're so beautiful and buildable. Like, so there's this swatch of it. It's such a gorgeous color, but when you do kind of so that's it, kind of blending out, you see you kind of look like it is going sheer, but it's definitely so pigmented. But do you see it's getting a bit sheer when you actually blend out? But look how dewy it is. It's honestly like, it's stunning. Yeah, this formula is so good. It's so hydrating, comfortable. Yeah, it's not drying at all. It's so buildable, blendable. Yeah, like you can see, it definitely shears out, but just put a bit more on. It's honestly, it looks so stunning when it's on. Like, it's a gorgeous flush of color. They're only £6. Actually, they're £6 online with Revolution, but I was in Superdrug today and they're £6.75 in Superdrug. So don't know if they'll be going up on Revolution site as well, but literally one of my favorite formulas, because they're just, it's the dewiness of it. Like, I just don't like, that's the only downfall in my opinion of the Mitchell blushes, is that they're slightly drying. They dry down really quick, but yeah, so comfortable and easy to blend, easy to work with, and they just leave you with that glow. So yeah, I love that one. And lastly, I've got a blush from Primark to show you. This is the cream blush stick. In my testing Primark makeup video, I have just tried the new it's in the pans. It's like a dupe of the Rare Beauty Cream Melt, I think, and that was pretty nice. Pretty nice formula. But this is the shade. I don't know if it has a shade. Oh, it does have a shade, but I think it's the same as, yeah, it's the same as the lip glosses. For some reason it's only on like the plastic, and then when you take the plastic off, you don't have the shade name anymore, so that's so annoying. But it's like the reddy one. There's like an orange, a pink, and like this is a sort of more like reddish toned one. So I'll just swatch it on this side. It's super pigmented. I have the pink one as well, but yeah, it's super pigmented. I would always because if you put this directly on your face, it kind of removes your foundation a little bit, so I would do this on the back of my hand like this, and then just pick it up with the brush that way. But yeah, this is so comfortable. It's a bit more of a matte formula than the other ones, but of course it's going to be more of like a matte because it's a stick blush. But yeah, it's very creamy. It is quite creamy formula, but I'd say obviously because it's not a liquid, it does go quite matte as well. It like sort of dries down a bit into like almost like a satin matte finish. So it's creamy to apply to your hand, but then when you take it off with the brush and put it on your face, it's gonna dry down like a satin matte type finish. But yeah, like look at how pigmented that is, and I literally just done like two, just like 1, 2 on my hand. So yeah, these are super pigmented, as you can see. They're so beautiful. But yeah, let me know down below if you have any of these cream blushes, liquid blushes, and what you think. Let me know what your favorite liquid blush is. definitely, I really want to try the Rare Beauty ones, but they're so, I'm torn because they are quite expensive, and I do have some pretty good ones here, so I'm not sure if it's worth investing in one. So if you have a Rare Beauty liquid blush, let me know what you think of it. So that finishes today's video on me sort of going through my liquid blush collection and giving you my thoughts. So my favourite formula, it's definitely got to be between the Revolution ones and P. Louise the Cheek of It, just because of how dewy they look on your skin and how easy they are to work with and blend. But yeah, I'm just such a liquid and cream blush person these days, so definitely let me know what your favourite liquid and cream blushers are down below. Include shades as well so that I can have a look at those and hopefully get some new ones. But I have a feeling I'm just gonna end up ordering these new P. Louise birthday liquid blushers like after this video, because like I don't know why I'm holding off, because I know I'm going to get them anyway. But yeah, let me know what your favourite liquid and cream blushers are down below, and let me know if you want me to use any of these in a video. And yeah, so if you did enjoy this video, it really means a lot to me if you give it a thumbs up down below and maybe hit subscribe if you did enjoy this and want to see the future content. And thank you so much for watching as always, and hopefully I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye.